Personal injury firms. If your content strategy is just random blog posts whenever you feel guilty, that's why your SEO is not moving. In this video, I'll show you how to build a focused PI content strategy that can actually dominate one area of personal injury law instead of sprinkling weak posts across everything. This video is for personal injury firms who want Google to send them cases for specific case types, not just random traffic. I'm going to cover how to pick the PI area that you want to dominate first, how to set up your core service plus location pages, how to build a content map using your competitors and tools, how to execute, what to publish and in what order, and when to branch out, and how to wire it all together using internal links. And at the end, I'll show you how to get a free PI SEO growth snapshot where I'll map this all out for your firm specifically. So rule number 1, don't try and conquer all of PI at once. You want to pick one particular practice area that you want to focus on and dominate first. So pick one pool, like car accidents, motorcycle accidents, truck accidents, workers' comp, if that's something that you want, etc. If your SEO is weak or you're just starting out, you want to bias towards a less competitive, more specific area. So for example, brain injury attorney in a specific city is typically going to be a lot easier to compete for than something like personal injury attorney Texas. You can still handle the other cases, but your strategy and your SEO should focus on this one particular area first. You can always expand later as well. At the beginning, it should be depth, not breadth. Then step 2 is building your core service and location pages. So before you start blogging, you want to make sure that you got your foundations right. So for your chosen practice area, let's say that's car accidents. What you want to do is have one main page that you're going to target, which would be car accident attorney in your city or state if you're going statewide. This should have commercial intent and be structured like main headline, pain-driven intro, services, proof, FAQ, and then CTAs. I've got a whole video on how to write this content for your service pages. I'll put a link above and in the description below, so go watch that one. Then you want to create location variants for this page. So if you're targeting multiple cities or even suburbs within your city, you want to make sure that you have pages for each of those. So it'd be like car accident attorney in specific neighborhood or area of the town. You want to start with your main area plus 1 to 2 surrounding areas. Don't try and target 20 at once with just cloned pages because that's not going to go well. And you want to optimize all of this content with the content tool like I show in the other video. So something like ClearScope or Surfer SEO. This will help you make sure that you're covering all the topics and including all the keywords that your competitors have and that the search engines want to see. Now keep in mind that you don't want to write the content for the tool. You just want to use the tool as a checklist to make sure that you're including everything that you need to include. These pages are going to be your home base that all of your subsequent content is going to support. Now, step 3, you want to build a content map for this one specific area. So first of all, you should check your competitors' content. You want to take the top 3 to 5 firms that are ranking for your specific keyword in your location, and you want to look at their website, their blog, and ideally their sitemap to take a look at what they're posting about. You want to take a look at what topics, questions, subtopics they've covered, and how many posts they have on that specific practice area as well. So for example, if we take a random website from Google search, we'll go on their website, we open the sitemap by going to sitemap.xml. On the URL, you can see here all of their posts and their pages. So if we look up their posts, we can see all the posts they have. And if you do a quick search for, let's say, car, you can see all of the posts they have about cars, car accidents in this case. And so this will give you a rough idea of how much content you're going to need to post to be able to compete for this topic. So if you do this across your top 3 to 5 competitors, you're going to have a rough average of how much content they have covering this topic. And then you're going to need to know what you need to produce. So for example, if it works out that they all have roughly 15 pieces of content, you don't want to just match 15. A good general rule is you want to at least double it. That's going to make sure that you actually dominate this practice area. Then the second thing you want to do is you want to use an SEO tool like SEMrush to do a bit of keyword research. So you want to type in your main keyword, let's say in this case it's car accident lawyer, and you want to see what questions and other searches people actually do relating to this particular topic. So here you can see a bunch of questions relating to car accident lawyers. If you want to get even more specific with that, you can put your specific city, let's say Dallas, and see what you get there. Now, often when you start putting specific locations, you're not going to get a whole lot of suggestions here, but it can still give you good ideas. The other thing you can do is you can open the full keyword list that are not necessarily questions, but these can give you ideas as well if you go down here to take a look. So for example, like let's say best car accident lawyer, you could theoretically write a post on how to find the best car accident lawyer. Or another example here is Dallas T-bone car accident lawyer, which is a pretty niche topic that you might want to cover. What you can also do is go back to Google and do your search and take a look at the people also ask box right here, which can give you some good topics as well. And also look for the people also search for, otherwise known as the related searches section here, as this will have some good topics that people are also looking up as well that you'd want to include. And thirdly, you want to add in your real world knowledge. So questions you hear from clients, leads, and other people that you know, as well as information that you know would just generally be useful for people looking. So things like, do I need a lawyer after a car accident injury? What if the other driver left the scene? how long does a car accident injury payout take in Texas, for example, etc. Now, not every single post needs to specifically target a keyword. You want to add in posts that you know are going to be useful, but they might not necessarily have search volume. You'd actually be surprised. And it also gives you unique content that none of your competitors are going to have. Now, you can use AI to help you produce this content. I have an entire video on how to do that. I'll put a link above in the description below. But don't fall into the trap of blasting tons of unedited AI posts. That's going to hurt you more than help in the long run. Now, executing all this, what to publish and in what order. You want to turn all this into a publishing plan. So what you want to do is start with your key service area pages. This will be the car accident attorney in your main city, and then the supporting or surrounding areas that you're going to target as well. Then you want to go with the blogs. You want to cover the most obvious and common questions first, like what to do after a car accident in Texas, and then start branching out into more specific and niche questions. For your chosen practice area, you want to make sure that you have at least 30 plus pieces of content, unless your competitors have more than that, in which case you want to do even more, and publish at least one new piece of content per week. Ideally 2 or more if you want to get aggressive and get results faster. This will all take you about 6 to 12 months. At which point you should have very good coverage over this particular topic. Now, step 5, internal linking and when to branch out. So none of this is going to work if these pages don't actually support each other. So with internal linking, all of your pages should be linking up to the main practice area page that you're trying to support with this content. So that would be the car accident attorney in Dallas or whatever the top level one is that you chose. And then when relevant, you want to link between all of these pages as well. So for example, blogs about car accidents can link to other blogs about car accidents where it makes sense to do so. And on your main car accident page, which is the top level one, you can also add an FAQ with a lot of these common questions that can link down to the specific blog posts that answer these questions in detail. What this does is it will create a car accident silo on your website. Basically, it's going to be your website yelling to Google that you're experts in this particular topic. I've got an entire video on internal linking and silo structures. I'll put a link to that above in the description below. I highly recommend you go watch that one. So this is what a real SEO content strategy looks like for a personal injury firm. You pick one area to dominate. You build the strong main service page and the location pages first. Then you map out 30 plus blog topics around that area. Then you publish consistently using tools to go faster and your experience to go deeper. Then you wire it all together with internal links so that Google sees a clear, focused silo. If you want my help building that for your firm, based on your location, competitors, and the type of cases that you actually want, I offer a free PI SEO growth snapshot. What I'll do is I'll review your current content and competitors. I'll recommend which area of PI you should dominate first, and I'll outline the next 3 to 5 highest leverage content moves you can make in the next 90 days. The link is in the description and the pinned comment below. If you fill out that short form, I'll shoot that video over to you. And as a final note, I recommend watching those other pages I mentioned in this video on internal linking, creating the content, using AI, and doing the internal linking in silos. They're going to help you directly with this strategy. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you on the next one.